back here. Is it
It's
day?
pretty dark. It's dark over here too. See,
Okay.
I mean, it's not as dark, but you know,
Yeah.
we're live,
We are live.
and we are live. Well,
Someone energy.
I'll do the introduction tonight. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It's the Three Wise Pet Pros coming at you on our Tuesday night. We're excited about tonight because whenever we have a topic like what we have tonight, we get into it and we want to hear what you have to say too. So we'll tell you that in a minute. But first, we want to introduce the members of the Three Wise Pet Pros team. We got three amazing pet professionals here that we do our best to fulfill our mission, which is to teach and train pet parents on healthy and well holistic methods of living so that their pet can have the best life ever. And we also glean information from our followers as well. So we are continuously learning too. And so our members of our Three Wise Pet Pros pack is first we've got myself, which is Dr. Chinera. I am your holistic veterinarian on the squad and also a business owner. And we got some accolades recently, but I won't talk about that. We've also got Miss Nicole over here, who's our teacher and dog boarder and dog breeder of Cane Corsos. All right. And then last but not least, we've got our other T of the TNT squad, which is Vet Tech Tony. Vet Tech is in the name. Figure it out, right? But also other entrepreneurial ventures. If you need your pet sitting or some pet walking, get in touch with her. Okay. All right. So that's the Three Wise Pet Pros coming at you tonight. We have a topic that is near and dear to all of our hearts and probably you as well. And that is our very first pet. What was our first pet? How did it affect us? In what ways did the family like it? Did the kids fight over it? Was yours? It was mine. Oh no, that's mine. We want to hear it all. Okay, it's a way for you to get to know the Three Wise Pet Pros a little bit more. And if you put something in the chat about your first pet, then it'll allow us to get to know you as well, and maybe even give you some prizes in the future. Okay, so I'm going to pass it on over to Miss Nicole to get us started. Passing it to you, ma'am.
All righty. Well, you all know that I love dogs, and I do not come from a dog family. My family does not really. They don't really love dogs like I do.
Put it
So
simple.
yeah, when I was in kindergarten, my aunt brought me a dog. She had been out of town or somebody had some puppies. I don't really remember the whole gist of it, but he was a cute little black and white something. And because I liked the boy in my class in kindergarten named Derek, I named my dog Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like I have a habit of doing that. Oh,
Derek.
yeah, so
That's
I named him Derek, and he was a pretty cool puppy until we found him. Um, he died, and he got hit by a car because we lived not too far from a busy street. Like I said, I didn't grow up in a family where we knew, okay, we got to keep the dog here. Our family was not puppy friendly. Our house was not puppy friendly until I got old enough to make some puppy friendly changes. Um, but we found Derek, and my dad did help me dispose of Derek. Um, and because I was sad, they got me a black bunny rabbit, which I named him Ricochet. No relation to anybody I know, but I don't
What?
like rabbits.
What'd
I
you
don't
call
like.
him for short? Ricky? Did you call him Ricky for short or Shay?
No, I called him Ricochet. His eyes were
Oh,
just so huge. Um, yeah. So
okay.
that was
That's
Derek. I
that's definitely
remember that.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because we didn't bury him. My dad, we just put him. We took him away. We had a children's place, children's palace, toy store around the corner from us, and they had a big dumpster. And so we took him there and put him in a dumpster, and that made me sad. Yeah, but that's really what happened. So y'all asked about something being memorable. I will never forget that.
Oh,
I was five or six.
Aw.
wow.
He took you with him? He should have
Yeah,
left
we
with
had
one of the things where you say, all right, say goodbyes. I'm gonna go take care of them. Bye. No,
no.
let's go. Let's
Come
go.
on, this is your dog. We got to go.
Or that.
Yeah,
Right.
Or that.
that was my first. That was my first pet. I brought home many more dogs after that, but that was my first one.
Good
So
old
Tony,
Derek.
how
I'm
about
thinking
you? Yeah,
about you,
oh,
Derek.
Derek.
Thinking about you, boy.
Tony, how about you? What's your first pet?
Well, I was telling T the other day, I was like, believe it or not, my first pet did not happen until I was an adult. And that's when I know, right? Like, I was volunteering at the Humane Society before I even had a pet.
Wow.
Yeah. So there was a pet in the house when I was, say, 14. And that was my sister brought home a cat. And her name was Brittany. Found out Brittany had some testes. And then there was Brittnick.
Okay.
So that was the first household pet as a child. And then that cat stayed there well after I left. And then as an adult, even then, the first pet wasn't my pet. It was the kid's pet. It was Anthony. Anthony had a dog. Lady had a litter next door as a Shih Tzu Maltese. And that's Caramello. My mom is watching this right now. It's almost time to say goodbye. Carmelo stays with my mom now. He left us.
Oh no.
He was like, when y'all go on vacation, yeah, you always take me over grandma's house. So I think I'll just stay here. I like her. She pets me and love on me. Nobody pulling on my ears or anything like that. I like grandma. So that's where he stays at, which is right next door. And then Thailand had a bird named Jordan, a cockatiel named Jordan. So, and then as it starts happening, we already know, like I have 3 dogs in the house right now and 2 geckos and a fish tank. And the story just goes on. But yeah. So no too sentimental stories like yours, Nick. But that's it. And now T, on the other hand, Miss Veterinarian.
I came out punching. Came out with all the animals in the backyard. I was trying to figure out why is my camera like half of my camera is like black, right? Like what's going on?
Oh, it is. It's like, did you have it turned sideways?
No.
I didn't do it.
Okay. Well, no, it's still. But anyway, that's okay. First pet. Okay, we were big on the rabbits and guinea pigs at the Croom residence. To the point where I can't even remember what my very first pet. That is such a shame, but it was like I think it was probably the guinea pig. I think we had a guinea pig. Patches, the guinea pig. You know, they make that sound. So I think I may have gotten a little piggy for my first pet, but the rabbit would have been like right around that same time. And then a little later, I got some budgies, parakeets. Okay. So, you know, actually, you know what? the first pet that I ever met. Oh no, we were talking about with our own pet. But I will say this: that the first pet that I ever met was there when I was a newborn baby, and that was Blitz, the Doberman.
Yeah.
And my dad had to, put him off of us to make, just once. Just like, this is the baby, don't eat the baby,
Yeah.
And ever since then, I mean, my older sister was already there. Viva was already there. And so, but new baby, squalling and making all this noise. Yeah, it would have been a problem. So Blitz, thinking of you, Blitz, he was a regal Doberman, black and tan, that was my dad's best boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Blitz. But I will say, I mean, I had the rabbits and the guinea pigs, like I said, but the first real dog, the first dog that I had, not that the dogs are more important than the smaller ones, but was Kippy. And Kippy was a Samoyed or Samoyed, fluffy white, curled tail, mountain dog. I mean, wintry dog with lots of undercoats and all that stuff and hair everywhere. So Kippy, I'm thinking of you, Kippy. I had to leave Kippy when I went away to college. I left him with the folks, and she wound up passing away when I was not there, which really makes me sad. But my parents took good care of Kippy.
Okay. So that's a lot of history. So I did know a little bit. Doc over there giving lots of shots out.
You learned something new about me, Tony? I thought you knew everything.
Well, I knew about Kippy.
Yeah, I had heard about Kippy.
I know your dad had a dog.
Yeah.
Not that that's not surprising. I mean, he was a science teacher.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know about all the little animals.
Yes.
But not the Adobe.
This old Adobe. Yeah.
All right. So Miss Katie Wright is in, who wouldn't have thought she had a story to tell?
Lived on a German sheep farm. Okay, go ahead, Tony. Read it.
Says, I lived on a German sheep farm when my dad was stationed there. Oh, in Germany. I cared for the bottle baby lambs and even calf once. We had one lamb named Lucky. And that had Lucky had an infected foot. And my brothers and I treated the sheep with guidance from the farmer and learned a ton. First, I thought she said she learned from Tony. I was like, no, you didn't.
I did think that said Tony.
Then she raised goats, and her first dog was an Airedale named Sadie.
Oh, wow.
So Airedale is if I had to compare that to oh my goodness, what kind of dogs do they have, right? The
Otter hounds?
Otter hound. They kind of look alike, don't they?
They do. The Airedale, if I'm not mistaken, their fur is a little bit curlier and their muzzle is a little bit more boxy.
Right.
I had a student named Airedale, and I wondered why his mom did that.
Oh.
Just like that, Airedale.
Well, I won't mention any other names that people name their dogs and cats and rabbits after.
Because she could have named them German Shepherd. But Robert Crazy Aaron Holmes says, my first pet I ever bought for myself was a parakeet when he was 9.
Oh. That was a gentle side.
Yeah.
Oh, we have T on screen. She on still screen right now.
Frozen.
Oh, here's some information from Katie. Airedales come from otter hounds and a small extinct terrier. Okay, so they were bred off of.
Wow.
Because what I do know is that otter hound is very robust, and the Airedale is less robust.
Right. Look at us learning from our viewers.
Yes. So I guess that explains why they look alike.
Can you guys still hear me?
We can now.
You can? I can't hear you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you had went out for a minute.
Go out and come back in?
No, you did go out and come back. You're back now, but for a minute you were on still screen. But we
Oh
got
man,
you
I'm so bad with hand signals. I mean,
Stay.
you guys can. We're done.
No.
No.
I'm leaving.
No.
Oh,
Stay here. Just stay.
okay.
Stay.
Just a second.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's probably the most funniest part of tonight.
Airedales come from the otterhound and the small extinct terrier. Ooh, beans.
Oh,
Oh, so Robert Crazy at
Oh,
Home
maybe my
said
earbud went on finally. Oh, wouldn't that be? I bet you that's what it is.
he had a black German Shepherd named Max, and he wished he
Nope.
had 10 of him. Max must have been a great
My
dog.
favorite rich dog was his name, Max.
you can't
I
hear
wish
us.
I had 10 of them. Don't let Hayes hear you say that, Robert. Don't let Hayes hear you say this.
Yeah,
Better go with the Brutal
Right.
Show.
yeah.
Right.
Man, it needs to, because I can't hear a thing right now.
I know. We
Not
can
a
say it.
thing. I might just have to go ahead and get back in the car.
I agree, Robert, because she's not here. Can't read our signals. So
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, he wished he had another Hayes.
Probably one of those best dogs ever.
Yeah. We
Every
had
now and
she was a pit bull, German Shepherd, something like a lot of dog mixes. She was the best dog ever. And we never saw her use the restroom. We never saw her go potty because she would go in the woods to do it. And we went on a trip one day. Of course, like I said, my family was not the dog family. So we went on a trip and we just left food for her. And when we came back, she was not there anymore. So we never found out what happened to Sheba, but my mom actually liked that dog.
was Sheba old?
She had gotten old, yeah.
At that time, okay.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
All right, I see, Robert, you trying to clean it up there and say, Hayes. Before Hayes saw the replay, you better put that in there, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
We learned some things about each other's pets tonight and why we have them. Oh, so I talked about Brittany's name, Brittany, and Jordan. I did talk about their names because that was one of the questions at the banner that I didn't show. And what did you name your pet?
oh yeah.
We talked about all of those. All right. So 3 Wise Pet Pros. It's 8:35. The three of us, 1, 2, and 3, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you for joining us, Robert and Katie. And for those who may be watching this, hashtag replay, like, share, follow our group, which is 3 Wise Pet Pros, and then the page 3 Wise Pet Pros TNT. We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Oh, and Instagram. We need to go live on Instagram. I think that would be a different crowd of people, a different audience. Not that we don't love you, Katie and Robert. You can join us over there.
This is also, Tony, a great night for those who are here or watching the replay to know that these are some of the questions we might ask on trivia night when we may say, which one of the 3 Wise Pet Pros, put the dog in the dumpster. No, I'm just kidding. Which one of the just joking. I'm joking. But yeah, so take notes. Take note.
All right. So 3 Wise Pet Pros, getting ready to sign out.
Yes.
Peace.